Bargain with them, you get some nice discount. Sorry, gentlemen, I have to mention it. Ladies, ho ho ho. The guy says, no, no, no. On the right side, Cafe de Paddock, a Dutch place. When they have some Dutch cuisine, on the right hand side, you have to be. Gonna go for a submarine ride over there on the right hand side. Oh, also, Wind Creek Casino on the left side. Gonna go win some money. That's where you have to be. Or maybe leave some money behind. Yeah, go both ways. And shopping mall on your left side. They have like 85 shops underneath with all the designer stores. Connected to the shopping mall is Renaissance Hotel. This hotel on your left side is the only hotel with a private beach. They have a boat that goes under this bridge, way into the lobby, left side below, picks the people up there and brings them at the Renaissance Island. So they have a marina under the hotel.
Beautiful. Look at
Right side, harbor for the deep sea fishing boats and private boats. Some of them over there says bottom fishing. What kind of bottom? Big bottom, small bottom, medium size, you're not satisfied? Look for a different bottom. Just a guiding. Left side here is the Parliament from Aruba. We call this a coffee shop. From 9 till 12 they fight with each other. After that party time they're hugging each other. Just like home. Look at standing over there already. Cameraman over there. See what's going on. Yep. Everybody have something to say. Shopping mall on the right.
Marketplace.
Next to the shopping mall, you have Renaissance Suites. In front of Renaissance Suites, the Wilhelmina Park. And you find the statue from Queen Wilhelmina on the right side. There it is. Since this is a Dutch island. Ladies and gentlemen, it is downtown shopping area, Oranjestad. Oranjestad is Dutch. In English it means Orange City. There is the easiest port you're going to find in the whole Caribbean when it comes to shopping. There is no need to take a taxi or a public bus to go shopping. Just like how we drove just now, that's also how you can walk later. Behind the Renaissance Hotel, the one with the marina where the boat goes in the lobby, you have also the main street where you have the majorities of the shops. They have also a streetcar, a trolley that comes next to the bus terminal. Hop on it, Main Street almost a mile long. Do your shopping, up back on the trolley. It takes you back to square one. But of course, if you want to walk back from the Main Street back to the cruise terminal, why not? Walking is also good for the blood circulation, especially with all the good food you're having on that boat. One way or the other, you gotta burn it off for sure. Let me show you the private island from the Renaissance Hotel. It is the only place where you have flamingos. Now the flamingos are not caged in. They come and go wherever they want to. They are just like dogs. They will come up to you, look at you, smile with you, go your purse, take an iPhone and take a selfie. That's how tame they are. Okay, look on the right hand side as of now. There across the lagoon is the private island from the Renaissance Hotel. And this building on your left side is our tax office. Sometimes you just want to put it on fire. I believe you have the same idea back home. Now, what type of taxes do we pay over here? Income tax, sales tax, insurance, license plate, also property tax. Now on this island, you pay tax on the property, not the houses. If you go like in land, property tax goes like for $300 a year. You go by the hotel or the beach area, it can go between $5,000 to $10,000 a year. We have also universal health care over here. 20-something years ago, the government took it over. The reason why, because some of the doctors were abusing the system. That's why they step in and give everybody a salary. Now they were not happy with the idea, tried to boycott the whole system. But then the government told them, listen up, Venezuela is just 19 miles away. It's up to you. Work with me or work against me. Well, they all came to a nice agreement. So far, so good. Of course, over the years, it had to be polished left, right, and also right, left. We have only one hospital on this island. Aruba is also working very close with 4 big hospitals in Colombia. So if they cannot treat you over here, they will send you to Colombia for further treatment. This building coming up here, the brownish building on your left side here is Price Mart membership shopping. It's just like Costco you have back there in the States. Same procedure. We're gonna pass by the terminal of our international airport, Queen Beatrix. It was named after the Dutch Queen from Holland. That airport opens its door in the year 1972 on November 8th. You will see the terminal in the middle with the blue roof. That used to be the airport first, $3.2 million, which was sponsored by the EEC, the European Economic Community. When they built that terminal in the middle, one with the blue roof, they were like expecting 150,000 passengers a year. But now, these days, we are getting more than that. That's why, folks, a couple of years ago, they decided to expand the airport. So which means that when you arrive on this island, they will provide you with much better service for arrival and also for departure. If you take a look in the parking lot of the airport, that blue garage, on top solar panels. That is the biggest solar panel project in the Caribbean, and there is more to come. For 95% the sun shines like crazy. Why not harvest the energy? There are a total of 14,000 solar panels over there, and they can power up to 2,500 homes. This road we are on, it is called the Lloyd G. Smith Boulevard. Lloyd G. Smith was the first president of the Lago Oil and Transfer Company Limited. This road also takes you way down from one end of the island with another. The second lane on my left side is brand new. Used to be only one lane over here. This used to be a two-way street. But they put the second lane on the left side because on this island, some people think that every day is Sunday. They go too slow. And maybe you're in a rush to go somewhere, or maybe you have an emergency, like number 1 or number 2. Number 1, not so bad. But number 2, you could have the most embarrassing and stinking moment of your life. That's why they put that second lane on your left side to keep all those slackers behind. Maximum speed, 80 kilometers an hour. But of course, some people are gonna test it out. They're gonna go 100, 120, maybe 150. As long as nothing happens, you're good to go. But when something happens, the police gonna come and find out, see how fast you are going. And for each kilometer you are going too fast, they're gonna charge you $100. Yeah, they're gonna go in your pocket. Just like when you take away your kids' their favorite toy. Folks, I have 4 rules in the bus. 4 easy rules for you all to remember. Rule number 1, remember your bus number 2727. Why? Because we have more than one bus on the tour, and I don't want you to get lost. You can find the number of the bus in the front, in the back, also on the side of the bus. Rule number 2, please remain in the same seat you're occupying right now. Reason why? I don't want any fighting in the bus. Easiest way to find your seat number, take a look above your head in the middle of the aisle. I'm gonna light them up. Ooh, just like that. Just a suggestion, don't only remember a seat number, leave something on your seat to identify seats much more faster instead of a number. Rule number 3, the smoking section and the non-smoking section. Take a look outside the bus. There is the smoking section and the non-smoking section inside the bus. As I always say, we either die of natural causes. Rule number 4. Today we have the following stops. Natural Bridge, Kasibari Rock Formation, Lighthouse, the beach. Each stop you make, you will come back in the bus. There will be some talking, there might be some gossiping. Maybe the conversation may go like this. Hey, see how nice the water was? How about that rock formation? The cactus, the things in the souvenir shop, the guy acting foolish, the lady shaking what her mama gave to her. Oh my goodness, make my day. That's all part of a healthy conversation. But remember folks, when I give out information, of course quiet have to be required. Remember, you're not the only one sitting in the bus. The last thing you want to do, you want to piss off your neighbor, your friend, your mistress, whoever you're okay with. Also, each stop you make, I'll give you a time at each stop you make. Always check out the time. And also each time you exit the bus, make sure you always have your camera with you. Because just in case you see the bus moving in the distance, you can take a spectacular picture because you missed it. Look at this building on the right side. Without this building, we do not survive. We suffocate. We dehydrate. We choke. We
Water.
fight everybody in this world to protect that building. That's the brewery. What about that later? Look on your right side, smokestacks. That is the water desalination plant over there. More about that also later. When they built the second lane on the left side, they also built a bridge. Now that bridge has a unique feature, by the way. I'm going to show you right
It's a
now.
lot
We're
of
gonna go
roundabouts.
to the left. You have to tell me what do you see in that bridge. On the right side, there it is. What do you see?
Oh, A.
The A from Aruba.
Aruba.
Yeah, another A from Aruba. Drive-in theater on the right-hand side over here. Before COVID, it disappeared. Thanks to COVID, it reappears. There it is. Big water tank right-hand side in front on that hill is a water tank from the water desalination plant. We're also going to talk about that later. I'm going to give you the history of the island, but before I do so, I have to clear my throat. I have some rum. I'm going to drink some rum to clear my throat, but I'm not going to share my rum because you're on vacation. I'm not. I got to work. I'm going to break the rules. I'm going to drink and drive. Ladies and gentlemen, salute.
Water.
Ooh, tastes like chicken.
It's funny.
Oh yeah, you hear the difference?
The cactus sea. Cactus, cactus.
Okay, here you have the water tank, by the way, on the right hand side. It's from the water desalination plant. Once again, more about that later. The history goes as follows. 1499, this island was discovered by a Spaniard,
Look at the
Alonso de
cactuses.
Ojeda. When Alonso came here, he declared this land useless. Why? Because nothing would grow, so he left. By that time, Aruba was inhabited by Indians. These were the Arawak Indians. Now, these Indians were believed between 6 and 8 feet tall. So they gave Aruba a name, Isla de los Gigantes. That means Island of the Giants. Now they live at different spots here on the island. In little huts, some of them live in caves. These Indians are believed to be originally from the mainland from Venezuela. Why? Because there are some resembles how they used to bury the dead in dealing possession in urns. When Alonso left, he rounded up all these Indians, enslaved them, and put them to work on the sugar plantation in the Republic of Santo Domingo. But you see, when these Indians started to work on that sugar plantation, soon enough they discovered that that was hard work. So at one point they say they rather starve to death instead of working further on that sugar plantation. That is also what they did. One by one, these Indians would die because of starvation. Now, before all these Indians would die out, Alonso did the following. He rounded up the remaining Indians one more time and came back on this island in 1537. That is the year of the Spanish colonization. Alonso came back, but he did not come alone. Came back with the remaining Indians. Next to those Indians, they also brought with them some plants. Next to those plants, animals like the goats, sheep, donkeys, different types of birds, rabbits, and also horses. Now the Indians were left in charge of the horses. They were very good with them. They didn't need any instructions how to go around with them. And Aruba was used as a place to breed horses. But in 1644, everything came to an end. Why? Because the 8-year war between Holland and Spain ended, and Holland finally took possession of this island of Aruba. You see, now these days, we can still see Dutch influence, although Aruba is no longer part of the Dutch West Indies, but they have their own autonomy since January 1st, 1986.
86.
One thing you will notice while we are driving, a lot of roundabouts. There is only one traffic light left on the island, but for the rest, roundabouts. Because the government eliminate all of them and put roundabouts. Some roundabouts gonna be high, some gonna be flat. You cannot go around it, go over it. Small demonstration. We are now in the district of Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz means Holy Cross. Why they call it that way is because when the Indians accept the religion from the Spaniards, they put a cross right in the middle of the island. Look, left side there, front, open field, there it is.
Oh, there.
It happened 2 years after the Spanish colonization. Spanish colonization, 1537. There is a cross on your left side. Look at this bicycle on the road. Oh my goodness. Aruba is divided in 7 districts. Each district where you go, you find a cemetery, elementary school, Catholic church. Do not forget the police station on the left side. Wait a minute. Look what's on the right side. A bar. Now who's watching who? You see in Aruba, police station on the left, bar on the right. Go back to the States, police station on the left, Dunkin' Donuts on the right. Did my research. Are there any Canadians in the house? Anybody from Canada? No? Okay. I would say Tim Hortons. Okay folks, once again we're gonna go as follow. Natural Bridge, Kasibari Rock Formation, Lighthouse, then after the lighthouse we're gonna pass by the hotels, go to the beach, take a break over there, then work our way back to square one. Today we're gonna talk about a lot of things like education, language, housing, the whole 9-yard list. And later I'm gonna ask the most important question of the day. It goes as follows. Any questions? Everybody gonna be quiet. That means I told you almost everything you wanna know about this place. Same time also try to make it a lot of fun. But you know something folks, I don't like to work alone. I like to work together with all of you. You all agree?
Yes.
Awesome. How big is this island? 74 square miles, 19.65.9 at the widest point. Population approximately 100,000, and I haven't counted the illegal one yet. Just like you folks back home, we have also the same problem with illegal people over here. But over here, with the port again, it is a small island. You cannot accommodate everybody at once. Yes, once again, population 100,000. Where from 70,000 are native, the other 30,000 other nationalities. We have a total of 40 different nationalities here on this island.
40. Wow.
Temperature 85 degrees, but most of the time the wind blows to the whole year with cooling trade winds and the absence of tropical storms and hurricanes. Aruba is completely outside the hurricane belt, but you never know, it could happen. Humidity here on this island approximately 74%. Average rainfall 18 to 24 inches a year. Rainy season November, December, January. During that period we have some rain showers over here, sometimes tornado also when hurricane season is active. Hurricane season in between July and November. Let me give you an example how it rains here. For 5 to 10 minutes, you will have a very strong rain shower. It stops, then maybe continue after 3 or 4 hours. Sometimes we have only one rain shower in a day, sometimes one in a week. It also happens sometimes that when you're walking on the right side of the road, it rains on the left side of the road. Now how come? Because of the strong winds we have over here that blows most of the time 24/7 on this island, sometimes 25. That means bad hair day the whole day. One thing you have noticed, a lot of cactus on this island.
Yeah.
Now the tall cactus is called the organ pipe cactus. Some of them they look like trees. When they look like trees, or you can bet they are over 100 years old. We have like 5 different types of cactus. The organ pipe, the rose, Christmas, barrel, and the prickly pear. Now the prickly pear is the most dangerous cactus. Why? Because of the thorns. If it goes to your skin, it bends. It becomes a werewolf. That's why it's so dangerous, the prickly pear. But we have also the most popular one. Which one? The organ pipe. Why the organ pipe cactus is so popular? I'm gonna show you in a minute. Before I show you what we do with the cactus, let me show you something else first. What I'm gonna show you right now is to the left